Good Tuesday morning. I'm Meteorologist Ted Schmidt. Here is your forecast for today. We have a lot of cloud cover around, and we're looking at the possibility of rain. We've already had one little shower move through Rochester in the past few minutes. We are just about a quarter of an hour away from 9 o'clock, so about a quarter to 9 here on this Tuesday morning, looking at, again, a gray picture and temperatures that will stay mainly in the 70s for high temperatures today versus the 80s and even 90s we've had recently. So a slight cool down here for us today. 66 right now as we look to the west. This from our Guadalupe Group camera at Assisi Heights, 66 the temperature. We've had again a little bit of rain even here on the weather patio here in the last few minutes, looking at more rain, off and on showers this morning, and then going to mid-afternoon, late afternoon, a possibility of some thunderstorms developing along an approaching cold front. And there's breaking news on that front. There is a chance that we'll have a higher risk of severe weather coming up later on. Latest from the Storm Prediction Center has elevated us to slight risk of severe weather. I'll talk about that a little more in a minute, but it does look like we have slightly higher risk of severe weather headed our way later today and this evening here for our Tuesday. But right now, here's the situation. 66 in Rochester, it's 70 in Albert Lee, Winona 68 degrees, Mason City 67, gray sky. It's mainly overcast, the dew point 61, so not too muggy at least, and it won't be tremendously muggy, certainly not that today anyway. Light southeast wind, 7 miles per hour. Air pressure is steady. Day planner today, light showers through the morning, off and on between now and about 12, maybe 1 o'clock. Then we start seeing chances of thunderstorms. Best chances of storms overall really begins to develop around 4 o'clock or so, and that's going to go into the evening hours until about 9, maybe 10 o'clock. Severe weather risk in that time frame, I think, at this point for the most part. High temperature around 78 degrees. Winds out of the south and southwest around 10 to 12 miles per hour. 8:45 is that sunset. So a couple of showers going out of our north. We've had one little brief shower. Last couple images there. There it is. Moving right through Rochester, and that moves northeastward now toward Plainview and eventually toward Wabasha here in the next few minutes, next hour or so. That line of showers all kind of showing us where that cold front is at this point. We'll zoom out and see where the front is draped to the west of us. That's going to ignite more thunderstorms that coming up later in the mid to late afternoon hours, and the possibility there again of severe weather just in time for basically the evening commute time frame here later today and for the early evening. Here's a slight risk of severe weather. That's the second out of the 5-tiered system. You see that up here. We have that's try to highlight that right there. That is what we're facing later today in the yellow area. Rochester, a big portion of southeast Minnesota, western Wisconsin in that risk. Large hail, damaging winds, and with that area of low pressure, the center of that low coming through, that could be the focus of the potential tornado or two. There is enough of that wind shear in place to go with instability. So we are looking at maybe some tornadoes. Best chances of that would be closer to that center of low pressure, Twin Cities to Eau Claire, but it could also impact parts of southeast Minnesota. So all modes of severe weather are unfortunately on the table with this situation. It's not a really high level risk, but slight risk, and that is definitely worth mentioning. It's the second out of 5-tiered system. And again, we've been in the situation a few times already this year and have had some severe weather, so we'll be watching for that later on. Severe weather risk tomorrow, no concerns because tomorrow is high pressure and quiet weather. Same on Thursday, both days rain-free and severe weather-free as well. But here's future track, looking at a couple of those brief light showers through the morning. Here we go to the midday hours, off and on showers. And then we start seeing that line of activity developing between basically a red wing down to the southwest to Fairmont. And that's along that cold front that pushes southeastward. Perhaps a couple of strong storms between 4 and 9 o'clock, and then that pushes east of the area. We'll see some clearing of the skies toward midnight, and then overnight we drop down to around 60. And the humidity tomorrow, not terribly uncomfortable. Thursday maybe a little more so, but by the time we get to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, that is this time frame here. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday right there. That is what we're facing for severe humidity concerns, and maybe a couple thunderstorms, I might add. That's going to be Friday portions of the afternoon, isolated storm Saturday, better chance Sunday into Monday of next week as a storm system and a cold front come in and interact with that very humid air mass. So tail end of the weekend, early next week, offering a better chance of more widespread thunderstorms after today. But anyway, looking at today's situation, scattered showers and thunderstorms. Along that front, we push into the evening. Skies begin to clear. Temperatures drop to around 60. Occasional sun and clouds, much less humidity in the air tomorrow. Highs in the mid and upper 70s. So a beautiful looking Wednesday. And then Thursday, the winds turn more to the south for us. We start out of the southeast as high pressure glides on into the east. We'll have occasional sun and clouds. High temperatures there, about the low 80s and a little more humidity in the area for Thursday. But today, scattered storms, especially by mid to late afternoon for the evening commute. But tomorrow and Thursday, rain-free, so we're not worried about that at this point. So showers and thunderstorms, 78 today. South winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight, we'll drop back to around 60 after 78 for today. With some clearing late in the night. There it is, 60 degrees. The northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And tomorrow, a good-looking day. Less humidity in the air. Partly sunny day. Northwest winds up to 15 miles per hour. Thursday looks pretty decent. We'll be in the low 80s. And then we look at the weekend time frame. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. A couple of isolated afternoon storms Friday, but much more humid weather there. Saturday and Sunday, dew points in the mid-70s, so very steamy, very oppressively humid, and thunderstorms. It's hard to say if there's going to be any severe weather, but there may be some. Best chance at this point, it could be Sunday, but that's speculatory situation right now because we're speculating about this because it's still a few days away in any time you're reaching out that far. I'm talking 5 days away. But it could be something with that cold front coming in extra. Certainly a lot of instability in the atmosphere building in with that. But again, looking at the weekend time frame, low 90s that is, heat index levels those days approaching 100. But again, today be weather aware, the severe weather risk again from basically late afternoon into the early and mid-evening hours. So keep it tuned here to KTTC Fox 47 on the weather app and online as well. But we'll let you know the latest on that situation. In the meantime, have a great Tuesday, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.